Museme, tayari? Eh? Running live. Oh. There's a live link.
We're ready for a live link.
I think the studios are cooking. Tell the studio guys you're on.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen from the press. First and foremost, allow me on behalf of the leadership behind me to offer our sincere condolences for keeping you for so long. Tunaomba msamaha. Secondly,
Apologies.
tunaomba msamaha, apologies. Poleni, tumewakalisha sana, poleni. Secondly, on behalf of, again, the leadership here, we want to wish all our Muslim brothers happy Eid, and we wish them well. I'll read this statement on behalf of the leaders. 20th July 2021, Nairobi. Press release, One Kenya Alliance. Today, we, the One Kenya Alliance, have met and received a briefing from the Technical Secretariat on the political roadmap that informs our commitment and desire to offer the leadership that will transform this country. We wish to restate that One Kenya Alliance is a coalition of shared ideas, ideals, people and parties that carry a genuine goodwill for our beloved country. Indeed, we are gratified by the great interest and large numbers of Kenyans calling upon us to quickly launch the alliance as true vehicle that carries their aspirations. As a political leadership, we are satisfied with the progress made by the technical team so far and wish to assure the country that we are on the right course. Secondly, we continue to empathize with the Kenyans that are enduring harsh economic times occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. We acknowledge that this pandemic appears to be our new norm and therefore urge the government of the Republic of Kenya to intensify its vaccination program to ensure that at the very least 50% of the population is vaccinated by the end of this year. Appreciating this new norm, we urge the government of the Republic of Kenya to lift the country-wide restrictions by the end of this month and reintroduce the earlier economic safeguards, including a review of the tax regime to stimulate the economy. As One Kenya Alliance, economic revival remains our utmost priority. To this end, we note that corruption still remains the biggest challenge stifling this revival. We therefore call upon the government to intensify its war against corruption. Finally, on matters National Super Alliance, NASA, we, Ford Kenya, Wiper, and the Amani National Congress wish to confirm our irreversible commitment to the One Kenya Alliance in partnership with KANU and any other like-minded Kenyans. As far as we are concerned, NASA is part of our political history. All that remains is the final process of closure, which includes a pursuit of financial accountability and statement. End of statement. Signed by Honorable Gideon Moi Kalonzo, Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, Ford Kenya, Honorable Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi ANC, Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Wiper Democratic Movement, and as you can see in attendance here is myself, Honorable Chris Wamalwa, Honorable Abdul Karim, Honorable Sakwa Bunyasi, Honorable Cleophas Malala, Honorable Johnson Sakaja, Honorable Enoch Wambua. I've not seen Honorable Onyonka, who has issued his apologies, and Honorable William Kamket. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question. And also embracing, as you say, family commitment to One Kenya Alliance. Are the three parties now going to start the process of coming out of the national coalition? That is one issue. Probably, is ODM likely to be a partner in future if the
Number one, that's a good question. Those who are aware and those who might not be aware, the life of NASA is tied to the next general elections. We agreed that our life would end with the next general elections. We will begin the process of getting out of NASA because that coalition is coming to an end. So the answer is yes, it is our history. The second question, as you have seen from the statement, we are going to invite like-minded leaders, and there are going to be many, and many have expressed their interest. So treat this as the forefront team. We're going to have a bigger team going forward. Next question.
How soon, and maybe also too much more, I understand the talk of coalition with the Jubilee party, also maybe staff.
No, that question right now is premature, but discussions are ongoing on the future. Thank you.
Yes, that question, yes. For KANU to form One Kenya Alliance, they must leave Jubilee. You can't actually be in two alliances at the same time under the law. That must be understood. It will leave. Officially, it will be announced. But to form One Kenya Alliance, the principals of the three parties must leave NASA, and KANU must leave Jubilee.
And the union was for the life of this parliament.
Yes, and I've told you that every coalition, including the Jubilee coalition, its life ends with the next election. Thank you. Yes. 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 That was the sunset clause. You can do it earlier, and the law allows you to do so.
So are you starting it now?
Yes, we will call for a meeting of constituent parties. Let me make it very clear that these parties under the Political Parties Act are run through organs, and the organs of the parties must meet. And this Friday we're going to call parties and their organs to start those discussions so that we make it formal. We don't want to speak on behalf of the various members who are not here. And as you can see, we are only representation of a few of our colleagues. Thank you. Each party will meet its own, and each party will have its own meeting, make resolutions, and then we'll meet as a whole.
We have a member of Jubilee here.
Yes. Yes. No, we have not. We'll let you know. The announcement will come. But it's a good question. Thank you.
What was the finding of the technical committee that was being presented with regard to
the findings of the that this team here is capable of forming and will form the next government. That is the finding. So the rest are formalities as to how we'll do it. Thank you.
Let me say this. I think as was stated in the statement as read out by Senator Mutula, the One Kenya Alliance is an alliance of ideas, of Kenyans of goodwill, who believe in the need of economic rejuvenation for our country. And that is why there are many of us, including those in Jubilee, who are keen to look towards the future. Life does not look back. The NASA members here have spoken. They have said NASA is part of their history, but Kenyans are looking towards the future. I know very many members within Jubilee, because I know there was talk about Jubilee coalition with one or other parties, which has not gone through any of our processes. There are very many members who are seeing the future represented in this formation. And so you'll see many who will come together. So One Kenya Alliance is not just about political parties as they exist right now. It is about all leaders, all Kenyans, from wherever they are, from the north to the south, who believe that this country needs a chance and an opportunity for proper economic rejuvenation to come in. So don't box us in the past. Let's look forward towards the future. And I can assure you from where I sit, as a founding member of Jubilee, as a former chairman of TNA, there are many, many members currently who are on the way coming to One Kenya Alliance. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Prediction, you won't get it. What we have met and discussed is exactly what has been read to you by Mutula Kalonzo Jr., Senator from Makueni, and there's nothing more useful to add or subtract. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's all to turn up.
Wish you well. Oh my goodness.